Yassas from Avlemonas, which is arguably the most beautiful, prettiest place in Kythera. So look at this. Along the front here, we have restaurants and shops. Here's a lovely restaurant. I'll be eating there soon. Oh yeah, it's 8 o'clock at night and you wouldn't even know. Up there, more restaurants, more shops. But look at this. This is Kythera. Look at that. Look at the beauty here. There's houses over there. I'll just pan around so you can see a bit more. Lovely accommodation. You can rent a house. Imagine renting a house there and looking over there. How beautiful. So along this side of this here, there's built a lovely, lovely walkway that leads around that bend to the other side. I'll show you that in a minute. Just look at this. Look at the boats in the middle. Look at that. Just beautiful. Just showing you another angle of this. Just look at that. Every time I come, I'm amazed. And so there's a fort. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Okay, I've come around the side. This is that fort that I showed you from the other way. And so let's walk around the background here. So these houses here would have absolutely beautiful views. Could you imagine what they're seeing from that other side? How beautiful is that? So my mother's got some family live here, some cousins, but this is one of the newer villages, and you'll find there aren't that many ancestral homes here because they're newer. You find names like Patroclus here, but you find an assortment of names because people have moved into the area later. Just let me move up a bit. Okay, I'm moving a bit further up. I'm still on the same section of that street. I'm just sort of showing you these houses and restaurants. Look, the view the restaurants have are beautiful. Just looking around here, some more homes. Okay, coming around the front. All right, now I've come from that cove that I showed you at the beginning, I've come round to the very, very left-hand side. It was a bit of a walk. And this is the historic side. This is the working side of Avlemonas. So here you'll find the famous sundial house. I'll just pan in for that man with the doggies. That's a sundial above the door, hence the name, the sundial house. And this plaque above the top says, I don't know if you can read that, 1827. So this house would be built in 1827. It was originally built by or occupied at least by Angelo Cavallini, and he was the customs officer. So this would have been the port, and he was in charge of customs. But nowadays, and probably the reason why this port started here, there's another little cove, and this is fishing. I mean, we've got recreational boats here now, but if you come up to the very end here, you've got some classic fishing boats. So this is a very heavy fishing area. And then you come around here, there's a really funky bar actually. You can see it's quite busy already. It's only 8 o'clock at night. Now come up to the end of that port, you can sort of see the traditional fishing boats. They're still in use today, still an important part of Kythera. And there's that fort that I showed you before, the other side of the cove. Okay, I've come further around. There's those fishing boats I showed you before. So I've come back into the cove. Look at that, the boats in the distance, the sun going down, these houses, they must have a spectacular view. And then the restaurants up here. Avlemonas is gorgeous. You really need to see it yourself. I can't resist. I come back into this cove. Avlemonas has lovely houses behind. We've got a lovely cemetery, a lovely church, best maintained on the island, but this is the shot. These videos will not do it justice. You really need to come and see this for yourself. Thanks for watching.